Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Pup. We are facing Crimson in the semifinals of the Pokemon Sports League. I'll throw their team up right here, but I don't have a full team breakdown. I've been sick recently, finally starting to get over it a little bit. But yeah, you guys will just see how this battle plays out. Hopefully we can take him down, but we'll see what happens. All right, we are here against Crim. A little bit of an interesting team. We see Chinchino, we see the Alolan Golem, which is, I mean, just a little bit of some interesting stuff to see. Yeah, no Torterra, which means Mismag. I mean, that the sword power is not doing too much. Let's see, we do have Tails for the Weavile. Really good answer. I wish I brought Helmet on one of these mons. I thought about putting it on Tails, but you know, Chinchino goes crazy into me if they're able to, you know, get a tidy up going. I think I might just lead with Mismag. It's decent into an Alolan Golem, I think. It does just like straight up die to like Abandoned Wild Charge as I have on the Calyx over here, but I can just throw off a Shadow Ball. And the mon isn't that good. If they want to, you know, try to speed up or anything with whatever move it's called, then I'll be fine anyways. We're gonna lead Mismag as they lead Latios. So they have to respect me here. They super have to respect me. If they're Shadow Ball, like if they're Spec Shadow Ball, they probably just knock me. And it's actually a roll. I think I don't really want to waste my Terra on this mon. I could just Shadow Ball straight up into their team, but if they go Chinchino, then that's a little bit iffy. I think I will, though. I'll just Shadow Ball hard. Let's think about this. They set up a light screen. That's quite interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna counter that with a Calm Mind, I think. Light screen, we didn't do too much. They look like they might be max HP. Max HP, yeah. They might be trying to set up something. So, I mean, we do have the Mirror Herb if it wants to be like a tidy up or something from Chinchino, which is super duper scary into me. I do think that my Minior should be able to eat one. Terapagos should probably be able to eat one as well. If they T-Wave me, if I Terra Electric, I would have been fine there. But yeah, Chinchino gets really scary now. Chinchino is tough. We might just go hard out to Minior because of that Chinchino. Is that a bad play? I don't think so. If they want to click Psychic, I guess Minior would do a lot. I don't think they're max attack though. I could also T-Bolt. How much does that do to Chinchino? Because I'm worried about that thing just setting up and sweeping. I think I'm going to go hard Minior here. Make that play. As they do just set up a Reflect. Alright, we're going to get a Toxicroak. Hits everything on their team aside from that Empoleon. That might want to come out. As they do go hard Empo. Which is totally fine. We're going to waste their screens just a little bit. And I think I could just hard swap out, which would be fine. Yeah, we're just gonna hard swap to Mismag. I could have U-turned on that turn, but it was my best option if they wanted to bring in Chinchino or something like that. Even if they wanted to swap in Golem. They could have swapped like hard into Weavile. Yeah, we just go back into Mismag, so we take a Scald. This is quite a lot. Yeah, that's max attack, I think. That's got to be at least max attack. Which means they're not max def. I'm glad I hard swapped out because they might be fast, but they could definitely be modest on this set. We're just gonna T-Bolt here as they do set up rocks, and we go fully Parrot again. Super unfortunate, man. Super unfortunate. We do see that their Latios is Light Clay, which is nice to know. Yeah, I really wish I could get some damage off on this thing. It would be very nice. Yeah, Scald Stealth Rocks, a little bit interesting. Little bit. But we don't mind the Stealth Rocks too much. It's a little bit annoying for Ninetales especially, since we want to be able to switch into that Weavile that's really scary. But, you know, it is what it is. We also, you know, don't have our Terra Shell on Terapagos anymore, since we can't defog it away or anything, which is not the end of the world, as they have multi-hitting moves on Cinccino, Weavile, potentially Golem. But yeah, Terapagos does really, really well here if I'm able to set up. Golem most likely has Sturdy, so I'd love to break that, maybe get my rocks up. So they'd go hard back out to Latios. Gonna get our T-Bolt off. I think, again, here, we're just gonna go for a Calm Mind, as they are Recover as their last move. They are no attack. Wow, that is unfortunate right there. That is real unfort. Okay, let me go for Calm Mind again. Finally got one up. But here's where I can see Cinccino coming in, so I'm gonna make the aggressive T-Bolt. Because if that thing wants to come in, it's gonna take a good chunk. And hopefully we do not let it tidy up. They do go hard Cinccino. So we get the T-Bolt off. Yep, this Mon is incredibly scary. If I Terra here, I have a chance to just knock them out. I am almost forced into it. And knockoff would not kill me. I think we're gonna Terra Electric and T-Bolt. We have a decent shot to knock this thing out. As they just knock off, yep, we live. Are you kidding me? Bro. You have to be joking. This is insane. Alright, and I think this thing is Choice Scarfed, by the way it's coming in like that. I mean, if it's not, though... At +1, are they faster than my Terapagos at +2? Yes, just very. Just slightly, that's what I mean. Or booster speed, but knockoff is still really sketchy into me. But we could just go hard out to it. I'd really love to get my rocks up first. I do really love Terapagos in this game. Especially knowing Empo is offensive. Wish I could have got some damage off. That would have made it so much easier. If I go Regidrago, I can Draco Meteor, but that's really all. I might have to burn my booster here. With no item. Yeah, knockoff is still 2 KOing. So I can't do anything fancy. I'm just gonna go Boulder. We're gonna get that booster speed going. I really want to click Substitute here. I think would be quite nice. Especially if they want to switch out to potentially Empoleon. So I'm gonna go for it here. If they knock me off, I should always be able to get my sub up anyways. So let's see. We get to scout if this thing is Scarfed, which I think it might be, which is very good into me. But man, this Paraluck has been horrible. I would have had insane amount of options in this turn. And if this thing is chipped, if Latios is more chipped, if Empoleon is chipped at all, then we can just straight up win with Terapagos. Just really unfortunate how it's played out so far. Hoping that it doesn't cost us. Let me see how many paras that was. That was 1, It's 1 out of 1, 2 out of 2, get 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4, 3 out of 5, 3 out of 6, 4 out of 7. I mean, that's bad. Should be 1 out of 4. And you're pretty much getting double that. So, yeah, luck not in my favor here. But yeah, we know that they're not, you know, Scarf LATIOS or anything. They can't actually touch us, especially behind a sub. They can't do anything. We're faster than everything on their team, barring Scarf. Which I could potentially see. Aggressive. But if they go out to Golem, we're gonna take out its sturdy and knock it out. If they go Empoleon, it should be 2-hit KO'd. From Earthquake. Oh yeah, easily. Since they're, I mean, even if they're max HP, which I don't think they are, it's easily 2-hit KO'd. Even after Shucka Berry, if they're that. So they do stay in, they're not Scarfed. And they Rock Blast. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent play by them. We're just gonna Mighty Cleave here then. That's totally fine. Predicted a switch out there, but, you know, it is what it is. And they're going to just be able to bring in, you know, the Golem afterwards. Potentially, yeah, just the Golem, really, is what I'm worried about. Scarf Weavile, I guess, as well. They can't knock me out with Ice Shard. Even if they're banded, I don't think they can from this range. It's a very small roll to knock me out with Ice Shard if they're banded. If they're adamant, then it's a better roll. But we should be able to pick up at least 1 kill. We do get the Mighty Cleave off and crit them. So Chinchino's down. It's a mon that was really scary for this team. So I don't mind it being down 1 bit. They cannot go out to LATIOS. If they do, I will just click sub and sword stance. They can go out to Golem, sack that thing's Sash, or even Terra. We might just Mighty Cleave into it. Yeah, what? I'm gonna go back to my sheets really quick. You guys are gonna see my sheet. What can Terra? So Chinchino could have Terra'd, but yeah, it's the Empoleon and the Golem at this point. So we're not in the worst position after some horrible, horrible luck. They didn't have Scarf on that thing, which is interesting that they didn't tidy up. But if they did and I got fully paralyzed, I might have just lost the game on the spot to that Chinchino. So, I mean, I'm very glad about it. Not going to complain. Yeah, I think maybe their play is Empo. If they're not Shucka Berry, they're going to take 1,000,000% to this. As they go Weavile. Now, either this thing is Scarfed or it's Adamant Banded. Now, either way, we're just clicking Mighty Cleave. I do not care, as they're Scarf Knockoff. Okay. Scarf Knockoff is actually totally fine. And it honestly gives me an avenue to go Rock Polish right now. Does it not? I mean, it does, but we're going to get Thunder Waved. I think we're just going to go out to Terrapagos and click buttons right now. We'll just Rock Polish here. Scarf Weavile. It's a good bring. But yeah, man, if we did not get paralyzed earlier on in the game, we would be in such a good spot. Good prep by them, though. We're going to get to +2 speed. If they knock me off, it would be tough. But I think no matter what, we just click Raw Meteor Beam afterwards. Because they shouldn't be able to kill me afterwards. This thing, Choice Scarf. At +2, we are not outrunning it, unfortunately. So we might have to double Rock Polish. It'd kind of be fun. Max HP LATIOS to Terra Starstorm without the light screen. This is about 50. So yeah, we're gonna need some luck in this. I honestly don't even know if this is winnable into Scarf Weavile, but it could be. I could Regidrago them, they knock me off. I get an Ancient Power Boost sort of thing. But just starting off this game, getting so dang unlucky, it's just a horrible way to end my season, because I think it's going to go to an end here. I'm actually curious if this is Adamant Scarf. We do outspeed Adamant Scarf at +2. That's pretty interesting. I think their play should always be going out to Latios and Thunder Waving, but we could dodge a T-Wave. We definitely could. They also still probably have the Sturdy and or Terra in the back. That can just destroy me from the Golem. But if they want to go like Terra Fly or something, which is kind of what I expect, I might just have to call it out. Yeah, Terra Fly would die to Terra Starstorm. We'll see what we do. They're taking a long time on this. Yeah, I mean, they really just, had a good team preview into me. It's unfortunate that Minior is not actually Shell Smash, because that goes insane into the rest of this team. That might be why they have Golem in the back. And Loki, it would be really nice to get my rocks up, so maybe I should have prioritized going straight out to Minior to get rocks. Not sure how much that would really matter. But yeah, tough. As they just knock off, we're going to get this Rock Polish off. And they might die to Terra Starstorm here. They might not. If they're Scarf, if they're Jolly Scarf, we might just lose. Let me just calc that knockoff with any sort of item. Okay, let's see with Jolly. Man, it's right in the middle. It could be either. I think we're just gonna Terra Starstorm. We'll see. I have to play for choke. I have to play for them getting an Adamant low roll there, because that is the lowest roll you can get with Adamant. Whereas Jolly, that's, just in the range. Really unfortunate. They also might just not be max speed on their Scarf. Maybe just enough to outrun something. But yeah, I wish I had more speed on this thing. If they go Latios here, we might be fine. Probably not, but we might be. We also just don't even knock out Weavile with Terra Starstorm here. We're just playing for choke. So they go hard Empo. But we get 27% off. And we get 2 KO'd from Scald, which is upsetting. Well, I'm just going to click Earth Power. They could be Shucka. If not, we need a crit to knock them out, which we could potentially get. If I clicked Power Meteor Beam that turn, even without the Power Herb, I'm in a good spot to most Weaviles. So maybe I should have just clicked that, but if they went hard Latios there, I'm predicting either me to go for the Power Herb Meteor Beam or the Power Herbless Meteor Beam or anything, I would have just lost. Maybe I should have just kept my Boulder around, because, it's really good versus them. So yeah, they just get the Scald off. It's gonna knock me out. This thing must be like Specs or something, right? No, it's just calcing weird. And now I can't even take it out with anything, really. I have to go Regidrago, which is unfortunate, because Togekiss probably just comes out, which might give Minior an out to come in, maybe toxic stall a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna click Dragon Energy this turn. They should sack. I guess on the off chance that they want to switch, Ancient Power might be my best move. Because if I get that boost, if I get the Ancient Power boost, I could actually sweep. So I'm going to go off their choke. I have to. Wasted my Terra earlier, so I couldn't use it ever. Yeah, they just stay in. No boost. We need a boost. We need a boost. We need the luck to actually be in our favor instead of theirs. Which, you know, is obviously not happening. Especially because Scarf Weavile Ice Shard is probably knocking me out. So yeah, no luck for us today. And we're just going to drop it. Does Minior pick up the kill here? I probably get outsped. So we're going to go Ninetales. And I'll click Moonblast this turn. I don't think Ninetales plus Minior can win this game. They might feel a little bit differently about that one. But with Golem in the back, I don't think it's possible. We do take out Empo. But yeah, this is just the most unfortunate, you know? If I had known their LATIOS set at the beginning, could have gone Minior earlier. But if they go out to it, you know, that's a choke. I go hard Minior. I click Toxic. I guess it could not be over, but it most likely is because of that Golem in the back. I honestly feel like I could win against Togekiss, Latios, and Weavile with my two, but the Golem, it just kills it. Yeah, super unlucky game, man. I know I had a game in the EDC that just went up that I had similar Paraluck. It's just frustrating how that stuff keeps happening to me. As they go Golem. Yeah, I mean, what do we do here? Probably just die to a Stone Edge. Maybe we just have to dodge Stone Edge here. Is our play. Let's go for it. They Terra Electric. We do not very much, and they Body Slam. Yep. Yeah, we're just straight up dead. We're going to lose the game because there's nothing we can do. Good game to our opponent. Really unlucky. It's unfortunate to go out this way, my last game in the PSL, when I definitely could have won this game. I actually feel really confident that I could have won this game. Especially, you know, if that Chinchino dies, then Boulder goes crazy. I know they have Scarf Weavile, but it can't knock me out. And Boulder just kind of sweeps their whole team. You know, it's really unfortunate how that ends up. But I mean, good game to Krim, and hope that they win in the finals against Friedel. Really hope they win against Friedel. But yeah, that's about it for me. If you guys did enjoy this whole league, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Next season, we are not playing in here, unfortunately. We are moving on to bigger and better things. Just unfortunate the way that ended up. But yeah, good game. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.